Nick Kaufman.
Matt Fresh. We're checking out. It looks like another Bond game. This one's from EA with love. Thank you for the code, EA.
Yes, they've sent us quite a few codes.
We appreciate you guys. You guys are better than people say.
Yeah, I sent them back the GoldenEye Rogue Agent code.
You told them no thank you?
Yeah, I said thanks, but no thanks.
And then they said, hey, you played for about an hour, so actually you have to pay full price now.
I said, how dare you? And they said, fine, we'll give you From Russia with Love. How about that? And I said, that's a fair trade.
Good code swap. Good code swap. Now we just need to trade this into. We need to find a way to we need to do the. What's the guy from Craigslist that traded a rubber band up for a car?
You saying we got to trade this up for what? First Light?
First Light. First Light. So if anyone from IDOS is listening, we've got a copy of From Russia with Love. If you want to give us a code for First Light.
Yeah, please. I mean, I've already pre-ordered the most expensive edition in that game, but if you can give me a free copy anyway, that'd be nice.
This was EA's last one, I believe.
It was. It
came out like a year after Everything or Nothing.
Yep. 2005.
Some people say this is better. Some people say they prefer this over Everything or Nothing. Those people are wrong, but I think it is a good game.
Those people are wrong, but this is a good game. And hey, they got Sean Connery back. So what does that say? What does that tell you? It means something
Is
right.
he actually voicing it, or is it just his likeness?
No, he voices it too.
See, because my brain was like, oh, he was dead by this time, but he died.
He died like a year or two. No, he died in like 2020. 2020?
Man, he was old.
He was 90.
I think his last words were, "I'm dead."
I'm dead.
Yeah, there it is. I can't do. I'm dead. I can't do his accent. You know, all the accents he had throughout the years in all those movies.
The one accent he had. Remember when he played a Russian submarine captain and he just sounded like Sean Connery?
Man, what a role.
Let's. I got every
Where are
level
we going?
unlocked, so we can hop around. So let's do the first couple levels here.
Okay. I remember having like an air mission, a jetpack at one point in this game.
Yes, this game does have a jetpack because he has a jetpack in Thunderball.
Is Thunderball like a direct prequel to this?
No, Thunderball came after Goldfinger.
Because there's not really like a serialization of these until Craig's, right?
Yeah, every now and then they mention his dead wife.
That could be anybody. He's been married like 20 times.
No, just the once. Just the once.
Is this why he's a womanizer? Because the one woman he loved died?
Well, he was a womanizer before he married her, and then she died, and he would continue to be a womanizer. I think deep down he was kind of happy. He was like, well, save me the trouble.
Oh, that she was gone. Well, I don't have to kill her.
Yeah, well, now he's like, well, now I don't have to cheat on her.
So what you're saying is he was a bad husband.
Well, he would have been. He didn't really get to be a husband. She was murdered right after their wedding.
Oh, okay. So this is... You sure she wasn't a fembot?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. They don't reveal it. Ian Fleming, turns out, he's dead.
Help you. A dry martini. Shaken, not stirred.
Took that to the grave. Oh, look at that.
Commander Bond.
Look at that chin.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Stark, the Prime Minister's youngest daughter, received word half an hour
It
ago.
is a good likeness of young Sean Connery. The voice, however,
She
unfortunately,
doesn't appear concerned.
it is the voice of 80-year-old Sean Connery.
Here to protect her.
Oh, well. Beggars can't be choosers.
It reminds me of the Scarface game where Al Pacino gave his likeness, but he was like, get someone else to do the voice because my voice is different.
His voice is fucked now. Like, he can't do that. You want to play rough? Okay. He can't do that anymore.
Yeah, and
Too many cigarettes.
he was like, listen, get someone else to do the voice. I can't do it anymore. And Sean Connery was just like, yeah, I'll do the voice.
See, now, if this game came out now, Sean Connery would have been like, yes, please, I need the work. Please, please, please. Oh, God, I don't want to do any commercials. Please let me voice this.
I'm not sure. He
I'm just
retired.
speaking on the state of Hollywood.
I think he was pretty content in his retirement.
Right.
He retired because he made a movie so bad he was just like, this isn't worth it anymore.
Was that the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
That is correct.
Look, I might have just been a kid when I watched that, but I enjoyed that movie.
I haven't seen it.
Based on a comic book, right?
Yeah. He only took that movie because he didn't understand the script, and the last movie he turned down because he didn't understand the script was Lord of the Rings.
Would he have played Gandalf?
He was offered the role of Gandalf. I think he also turned down The Matrix because he didn't understand it.
He just got to a point that, look, I'm stupid, but I'm gonna take this League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I think they offered him Gandalf and he didn't understand the script. It was like fantasy gobbledygook for him, so he's like, no thanks. And then he saw how Lord of the Rings and how much money he could have gotten. He was like, okay, maybe I should do this League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Maybe it could be like The Matrix.
Has anybody done a cut of the Lord of the Rings trilogy with him dubbed in as Gandalf?
I don't think so.
I would watch that in its entirety. Bond focus. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, these controls are all very similar to Everything or Nothing.
Yeah.
Crazy. The same team did these two games back to back in a year. Less than 12 months. That's what they took from us.
I know.
Yeah,
a team could never do that these days. Look at that handsome young man. I'm playing this, by the way. I'm not emulating this. I'm playing this straight from my PS2. So these are pretty good graphics.
This is a good-looking PS2 game.
Yeah,
once we got to the end of the PS2, like they really unlocked something.
Yeah, like there's a bit of jagged edges there, but it's a good-looking game.
And then once you get to 360, or once you get to PS3, they're like, all right, now throw some gray on it, throw some brown on it. You can hide the jagged edges that way.
Can I not take cover, or do I just not know how to take cover?
I think you have to like...
Oh, there you go. It's triangle.
There you go. Yeah, it's very weird. The more older games I play, the more I realize, wow, they really didn't know how controls worked back then.
I mean, they were still figuring it out, right? They were like, oh, what button do we use? And now it's so normalized. Like, well, the popular game uses this button, so everybody's got to use this button.
The Joey Wheeler problem. I got all these buttons. I don't know what to do with them. But no, I think Kill Switch Engage is the band. Killswitch was the one with the cover.
Killswitch was the first one, and then Gears kind of aped that system, and then everybody did.
Well, and I wonder, because I haven't played that. I haven't played Killswitch, and I wonder if their system was set up the same way, where it's like, hey, just the button you're using, the X to run. If you run up against the wall, it snaps you to the wall.
I haven't played it either, but I would like to. I've been searching for a copy.
I think it'd be a good game to play. It's right up there. I'd say it's right up there with Freedom Fighters. It's like probably the pivotal shooter to play from the PS2 era. Third-person shooter.
I think one of these days I'm going to track down a copy and we'll do it for one of these.
Nonsense. We'll get a code.
Love doing that.
We have the power now. We have a website. We can get the codes. So
That's
something
true.
I like about these later EA Bond games is like the scoring system. And like, oh, did you get a platinum? Did you get a platinum in the mission? I like the scoring system set up in late stage PS2 games. It's something that I feel like we kind of got away from once achievements became a thing.
I do like that. I haven't played the full game yet. When I played the demo, Pragmata has a scoring system. Just jump down.
Oh, kind of like old school Capcom. Like, oh, hey, you're playing Beautiful Joe. We'll give you a V on this level because you did it amazingly.
You ever play Vanquish? That has a scoring system.
Vanquish? I don't think I have.
It's the third-person shooter by Platinum Games.
I haven't played too much See, I got really excited about Scalebound, and that would have been my first Platinum game. And then you know how that ended.
Shut off.
Yeah, it's a shame about that game. It looked cool.
Yeah, it did. It looked like Dragon Pokemon. The way they were selling it, kind of like Monster Hunter almost. I hate it when the Russians ride out with my girl with a jetpack.
I hate it too.
Stealing my girl.
Fun fact about this game, because the rights to Spectre were locked up in a legal battle, in this game they're called Octopus.
Man, rights are fun.
Aren't they?
I love it when a series hasn't had a sequel in forever and the internet's like, why is this happening? And I always assume Yeah, someone has the rights, and someone's fighting over the rights right now.
It's like the Friday the 13th series.
Yes, I was gonna say Friday the 13th is the one that always comes to mind, and it's always funny because there's so many short films inspired by Friday the 13th that are basically Friday the 13th. It's like how are you getting away with that?
Well, it's like that. They had the game too, and it's like, how did they even make that game with all the rights issues going on? And then the game got shut down. You're like, oh, that makes sense.
Anytime they announce those like one versus everyone type games, I'm always like, that's not gonna be around in a year. Because again, I got hyped up for Evolve back like 15 years ago, and look where that's at now.
The only one of those games that ever sucked me in, there was an Evil Dead one a couple years ago.
That one looked good.
That one was pretty good because like it was like the 1v4 thing, but like if you played as like the Deadites, there was like AI enemies, right? So there was like an army of zombies and whatever, and like as a Deadite, like you could possess objects and you could possess like the ads, and you could possess like a tree and hide and then ambush people.
Could you be the evil Vine from the movie?
Yeah, you could.
Wow, they let you do that. Holy shit, they let you do anything in video games these days.
I mean, you couldn't do what the Vine did, but you could be the Vine.
Right. I am kind of in a Raimi mood after seeing Send Help last week, and then they played I just got back from Obsession before this, and they played a trailer for the new Evil Dead, and I'm like, oh man, this looks good. I still need to see the newer one that came out a few years back, that Evil Dead Rise.
Oh yeah.
I hear nothing but good things, and I liked that 2013 remake a lot. Yo, if I was flying that helicopter, I would just fly the blades right into you.
Well, he did, and I'm still alive. That's just how manly Sean Connery was.
He stopped it with his... He's the Crimson Chin. Wait, you're firing on that helicopter, and your girl's in the helicopter?
Yeah.
Wow, that's highly irresponsible, James.
Who are you?
The name is Bond. James Bond.
Well, actually, the reason that helicopter being slammed right into him didn't kill him is because there was a woman in it, and Sean Connery refused to be killed by a woman.
Electronic Arts presents an adaptation of an adaptation of an adaptation. Is this the most adapted thing?
From Rush with Love?
Like, and I know, like, people, there's your readers out there, but well, actually, Shakespeare's stuff has been adapted to the nth degree. But I'm saying, like, is this the one property?
You mean Bond in particular?
Well, I mean, like, From Russia with Love. It's got a book. It's got a movie. My question is across media, not just like.
From Rush with Love is a book that was adapted into a movie that was adapted into a game.
Yes. Okay. It's a Frankenstein of From Russia with Love. By the way, if you've been playing along with us this entire time, the bad guy's name in this is From Russia with Love.
Yep.
It's a joke you're only going to get if you saw the other episodes. So
I don't remember which episode we did that joke in. It might have been the GoldenEye Rogue Agent one, so good luck.
These Bond episodes are starting to blend together. I think I'm wearing the same shirt that I did in one of these. You can't see me, but you just assume I'm wearing the same shirt in all these.
Yeah. Good games, though, except for GoldenEye Rogue Agent.
Except for Rogue Agent. Yeah, that one was rough.
That was the one stinker. But you gotta throw in a stinker.
That one hurt me.
Yeah. It hurt me. I was the one playing.
I'd rather... Nah, you know what? I wouldn't rather play it. I'm lying.
Let's do mission... Let's do the second mission. Because that part... That mission is not in the movie at all.
That first one?
Yeah, that's just a thing they added.
They're like, what? They're like, how can we ramp this up? How can we start this the most interesting point?
Yeah.
Jetpacks.
Here we go. Hedge Maze. This level is adapted from the movie.
I just got a call from Spam Risk.
Oh, you know him too? He
Yeah,
calls me all the time.
I do love that phones now have the ability to block and report junk. Because now, if I just don't recognize a number, I do it. So if anyone's called me trying to option some of my work, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to email me.
Anytime
You've been blocked.
Anytime I get a call from a number I don't recognize, I just let it ring, and I just assume if they really want to talk to me, they'll sit through my ridiculous message and leave one.
I don't even have an outgoing voicemail message just because I'm like, well, what are they going to do with that? Are they going to convince my mom that I've been abducted? That should be my voicemail message. Like, hey, mom, it's me. Thanks for calling. I have been abducted.
My outgoing voice message is me singing the George Costanza voice message. Believe it or not, George isn't at home. But
I have a running.
But it doesn't sound good because I had to have the background music playing off of a speaker and my phone didn't pick it up well.
It's tough. It's tough to record. It's tough to record from phone from another speaker. I tried doing that with we had a Cuphead piece where I actually had a voicemail hotline that people could call into. And I was trying to get the music and make it grainy like it was the 50s. It was tough. But no, I have a theory that we all, for the foregoing future with all this AI stuff, we all have to speak in a more cheery demeanor so that when the AI is used to try and convince our parents that we've been arrested in a country we've never been to, then we're like, well, you sound way too cheery for someone who was just arrested in Bolivia. So goodbye.
You just shoot the radio. Okay, I can shoot the radio.
Shoot the radio. That's a loud silencer.
Do you know in real life silencers are still just as loud?
That's why you always got to have a pillow with. Wait, is the silencer industry like just getting one over on sneaky gun owners?
I think so, because like movies would have you believe like you can shoot someone and the people in the next room will not hear you, when in actuality, the whole building will still hear you.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that movies should really comment on.
I'm still waiting for the day where somebody shoots a silenced gun in a movie and it just goes off and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Like that, it sounds like it could be a bit in Hot Fuzz where like Simon Pegg fires a gun with a silencer, or no, Nick Frost does it. He's like, "What? I could hear that." He's like,
Yeah,
duh."
it seems like a perfect bit for like a movie like Game Night.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Obsession earlier, you would have loved Obsession. It's a movie whose basically the theme of the movie is characters that don't communicate. So everything is driven by characters not communicating something that would have stopped everything from happening. But it plays into the theme. So I was like, oh, Matt would hate this, but also this is fun.
Oh, so you think I would hate it, but you're recommending it to me?
Well, because you hate movies where like a conversation would have solved everything.
I don't hate movies where a conversation would have solved everything. It's just like why? Just talk.
It's a movie that relies on that for everything. So I was thinking of you as it was playing. I was like, Matt would like, this is a great movie, but Matt would be like, just talk already.
Are you basing this entirely off of my dislike for A Quiet Place?
No, A Quiet Place is... I feel like you've said this for other movies too. Quiet Place is one of them. I remember you saying it, but...
I don't remember what other movies we've talked about where I've said this, because...
At least A Quiet Place had the chalkboard. Okay.
Like, I'm a fan of sitcoms, and most sitcoms, the plot boils down to, why don't they just tell each other these things?
You know, I was thinking about A Quiet Place the other day. How did they write on that chalkboard without making noise?
I know you said this to me after I brought up the chalkboard.
Yeah, how'd you do that, Jim? He's just sitting there writing 3 as slowly and quietly as he can.
No squeaks.
Squeak. Is this Hedge Mage in the movie?
Yes, it is. It's not as Bond isn't as terrible at stealth in the movie. Though.
I was gonna say you're not really stealthing, but I don't think these games have ever been built for stealth. Oh, there's that PS2 jank. We'll make it a good third-person shooter, but please don't ask us for any close quarters combat.
I think the combat and Everything or Nothing was pretty solid. The hand-to-hand.
I think it was pretty well scripted. I just remember I remember punching dudes while we're free falling.
Yeah, there's a
On the
level
mountain.
like that. But I think the melee in that is more like, well, you have to do melee this level, so they built it around that, as opposed to, I guess sometimes you can go and melee people.
I love you have the two options, like shoot him in the back or shoot him in the hip. He's a terrible henchman.
Yeah.
So what's your mission here? You're looking for a lady?
Just gotta sneak through the hedge maze to get to the manor.
My radio. That was my favorite radio.
It was his only radio. And radios were expensive back then.
Oh, you're being sniped? Okay.
Yeah, I'm being hunted.
The hunter becomes the hunted, Mr. Bond.
Probably not good that everybody knows where I am.
Yeah, it's not very stealthy of you. Not that these Russians are any good at killing intruders. Like, if I were giving your mission briefing, I'd be like, you can sneak through, but these guys are also, like, very untrained. Like, so if you want to go in guns blazing,
The other thing
by
about
all
these
means.
the other thing about these early third-person shooters is you can't take cover like at a low wall.
Right, the bullets start to go through something that you're like, you shouldn't be able to go through that.
I blew up a car, so I think stealth is out the window.
Right. Well, 'cause these cars, they just blow up.
Yeah, they weren't made properly back then.
No. I always love it when someone's like, oh, these older cars are safer, they're more sturdier. And then you see an accident with an older car, and you're like, I don't know, man, that looks pretty crunchy to me. I'd rather have all the airbags going off instead of catching some metal pieces in my face. Thank you very much.
We did it. We made it to the manor.
Oh no, I've been outbid. Sorry, just doing some eBaying. I think you're gonna die.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he killed James Bond.
Good. He's a menace.
That's how the movie starts, by the way.
Record time, Mr. Gray. You are indeed
Him getting choked
what I
out.
am looking for.
No, him getting murdered.
The real James Bond.
After he steals from the Russians their
I didn't think this was You Only Die Twice.
And Bond is going
No,
into
it's
a
not the
ball.
real James Bond. It's a guy in a mask.
Oh no, is this a problematic game? Is this the problematic James Bond game?
No, the problem with James Bond is You Only Live Twice, in which they turn Sean Connery into a Japanese man for no reason.
Won't MI6 suspect
He was undercover.
My reading of the British mentality is that they
It doesn't even, like, him being dressed up as a Japanese man doesn't even lead to anything. Like, they say they have to do it to get to Blofeld, but then he gets into Blofeld's lair regardless.
I want to see if there are any defenders.
I look forward to it.
It's die twice, right?
You only live
You're
twice.
going to need a miracle, James, to explain where you've been all week.
I just want to hop on Reddit and see if there are any defenders that are actually like, no, actually, it's okay that he did that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one of the. But yeah, like From Rush with Love is like one of the movies that like people are like, yeah, it's like a more grounded James Bond movie. It's mostly spycraft and whatever. But like the opening scene is Sean Connery being killed, and then they take a mask off of his dead body like it's Mission Impossible. And then people are like, yeah, but the Roger Moore movies are too silly. It's like, buddy.
Oh, I love the file searching animation in this era of video games.
It seems you have an admirer.
But yeah,
Istanbul. Tatiana
it's all
Vladimirovna.
silly.
Yeah, like it's all silly. It's all
But
silly.
I've never even heard of a Tatiana.
Even those Brosnan ones, I mean, like,
Of course,
They're
I
all
remember watching
silly.
them as a kid and being like, wow, these are really cheesy, but I
The-
like them.
The least silly Sean Connery one is From Russia with Love. And again, that starts off with a Mission Impossible
and the page with a brand
unmasking.
new lector. a Soviet decoder machine.
The CIA has been after one of those for years.
And people
And so have we.
and
When
people
she
get up in arms
contacted
about,
Kerim
oh,
Bey,
but
head of
Roger
Section
Moore
Z in Turkey, she said she
made
wanted to
jokes.
defect, and she'd turn over the lector to us on one
They all
condition,
quip.
that
Yeah, they all
you,
quip, they all
Miss
make
Sandberg,
jokes.
brought her and the
They were
machine back to England.
they were Marvel before Marvel was Marvel.
Because I've been watching them all, and I said I made a post. I was like, the Roger Moore movies were not as over the top silly as they're claimed to be, and a bunch of people got mad at me. I'm like,
Well,
guys,
I think more people should yell at you on the internet first of all. But yeah,
I'm just like,
I saw some of that.
I'm
That
like,
was-
guys, Goldfinger has a guy with a Mortal Kombat hat. What are you talking about?
Gmail is going to start talking to you. No,
Look at this. Look at this. I can go through
bad
this.
enough.
I can go through this photo album.
It's bad enough they give you AI fucking synopsis of your email. Here's a summary. Here you go. In case you didn't feel like reading, read this.
Look at this interactive slideshow.
Do your carousel pitch.
It's called the Carousel.
Sold. Mr. Bond, you sold them on the ad.
M just leaves the room crying.
Oh, the one who's predicting the
Ba-da,
all our
ba-da.
on our desktops.
Yeah, you get the theme playing as you sell. I would play a Mad Men video game.
I would too. I'm surprised they haven't made one. Like
The
it was-
ad pitches are just quick time events. You have to. It's kind of like DDR, but you're pitching an ad.
Good morning,
you can make them like they used to make those CSI games that were just like point and click visual novels.
Honestly, you could probably just do like a skin rip of LA Noir.
To break anything.
You have an option. Mention your sad childhood. That is only available after like 2 or 3 drinks.
Pay attention, 007.
Stare solemnly.
This is a rappel belt. with
Roger, what's wrong with him?
that will allow you to skip
Somebody
the
said something that could have a double meaning of like
ball. Of course, there are still some.
it could have like it's like it could be taken as a double entendre for whatever they meant to say, but also as a metaphor for Don's loneliness. And then it just opens up with a prompt: stare solemnly while needle drop plays.
They let you play the moment each character smokes weed for the first time. I'm Peggy Olson, and I'm gonna smoke some marijuana.
There's a bomb somewhere in the training area. You have to find it, equipped only with your laser watch and gun.
I can't remember the actual word. I saw a post once that was about Mad Men that was just like every Mad Men episode ends with a character saying something like, "But that's not who you really are," and Don just staring off into space sadly.
I remember this. I think it was Twitter.
It was Twitter.
I've got a friend who he mainly just posts about Mad Men now. And yeah, Twitter eats up Mad Men, especially after it popped up on HBO Max back in December. Ooh, a laser watch.
That's fun.
Nothing like training, flipping tables. Wow.
Oh, I should probably use a gun on this guy.
You play as Bert and you just buy art. That's just your entire day is buying art.
Yeah, then you have to respond to people who try to talk to you about it.
If you play as Roger, like people just nobody talks to you. People just like walk past you constantly.
Oh, I like Roger. Can I use my watch on this? Hell yeah.
If you play as Pete, which Pete's my personal favorite, by the way. If you play as Pete, you just get to, you just get to yell. You just yell the entire time.
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob.
I do like how Pete ends the show having what Dawn wants to have.
Pete is my favorite. He's got the best arc. He completely pulls a 360. Fucking, I want to live in the city, And he gets creepy at some point. Like he's hitting on that high school girl in his driver's ed class, and it's like, Pete, no, don't do it, Pete. Stop.
Well, Pete wants to be like Don for so long, and then he ends up being what Don wishes he was.
I crack up. I forget what season they open up in California. It might be 6 or 7.
I think it's 7.
When Don's waiting for him at the diner, and Pete just walks in with the sweater tied around his chest and just big goofy grin. He's got a suntan. Like, yeah, Pete. Yeah, man, you get it. And what was Trudy? Trudy was a true one, man. She fucking took him to task. I can't believe Alison Brie was balancing Mad Men and Community at the same time.
I know, that's crazy.
Your training is complete.
And she was fucking killing it.
Yeah. I can't believe Pete ever wanted to cheat on Trudy.
Trudy's bad, man. And I mean that in a positive way. She's bad. Like when they're dancing in that episode with Blackface, when they're like getting down, like they're the most charismatic, have chemistry, and everyone else just feels so stiff.
Trudy is the best of the Mad Men wives.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's my favorite scene is just them dancing and being the most comfortable out of everybody else. And I don't remember if that's before or after Roger's little play he puts on.
His little play.
His little play. We're calling it his little play. I'm actually surprised most streaming services keep that up. I think Netflix took it off the last time they had it.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I remember because first time I watched Mad Men, it was on AMC. And then I remember like a year or two later, it was on Netflix, and that episode was taken down. And I remember people complaining about it.
I think this one's a drive-in level. It's always fun.
Why are you scared to do the 00 agent difficulty?
Because I don't feel like it.
Scared cat.
I can't play the 00 difficulty because I am not a 00 agent.
You're right. You're just
I am
a gaming satirist.
Yeah, I am but a gamer.
Until they go wrong.
You are but a gaming. I'm gonna start calling you a gaming satirist. Derogatory.
I'm gonna start calling you a gaming satirist. Derogatory.
James, my friend. How nice to see you.
Karen Bay.
What do you do for a living? I'm a gaming satirist. It's like, oh, you just made me sad.
Limited edition.
Your man Q sent it ahead. Warned me not to touch any of the buttons.
You were wise to take his advice. Otherwise, you might.
Oh, this is the best car.
Come. They're waiting for us at
It looks
Station
good
8.
too.
I'll drive.
Barely an edge on that.
It's nice. It's smooth.
Take Karen Bay.
Reverse emergency brake.
I
Okay.
suppose it's customary to have people tailing you in these parts.
It's only the Russians. They follow us, we follow them. It's sort of an understanding we have.
That's very friendly.
So, let's talk about this
Oh, yeah.
business.
1960s can't handle my driving.
My time here.
And so do I.
Do they have licensed music in there? Can you turn it on?
No, they do not.
They had to take the radio out to make room for the machine gun controls.
It's true.
It looks like it controls on a dime.
It does. Yeah, 00 agents couldn't have radios in their car because 003 ruined it for everybody. He was rocking out to some Skinnerd, and he didn't hear the guys come out behind him who shot him to death.
Shoot him to death. I think didn't some of the Criterion people work on the driving portions of these games?
Order an attack?
Then who did?
We talked about this. They did the Bloodstone game.
Going to blame us. You'd best get us out of here.
Right, but
yeah,
but I'm just thinking of who was at EA at this time, and I think Criterion, who did the Burnout games, I think they were owned by EA at the time.
I think they were owned by EA.
So this is giving me Burnout vibes, just the way it looks. Now, where are the local authorities?
This is Istanbul. There are no local authorities. This is just after they changed their name from Constantinople. It was the Wild West.
We need to slow the Russians down. Maybe
They got
we
pretty
can
nice
find
roads. They look
explosives
nicer than some of
before
the
they
roads we
go out.
got here in
Assuming
the
they
US
don't
of
destroy
A.
this car first.
Look at those
We need
cobble
repairs.
roads.
There's
I do love a good
mechanic in town who would
cobblestone
gladly
road.
aid us. He
This
owes
is my
me
favorite thing
many
about
favors.
visiting Germany. It's like every road was cobble. Just about.
Montreal still has some cobblestone roads that I really enjoy.
Not many cobblestone. I guess St. Louis has some here, but otherwise we're pavement, baby.
I hate
Pavement through and through.
Cobblestone is so much nicer.
I like the when you're driving, when you're just going out for a drive.
I even just like walking on cobblestone sidewalks. It's nicer than just like paved, plain, flat sidewalks. Give me some
Smell good,
texture.
too.
Give me some texture.
You can smell the cobble.
I swear. There we go. I thought this car also has other gadgets, but I'm not sure how to equip them. Maybe it doesn't.
No oil slick.
I thought it had oil. I thought it had like things that come out of the tires. What is this red dot?
Yeah, no pointy sticks. The Russians are gonna catch you. I think that was a civilian.
Oh, I gotta go in this. Oh, do I have to kill everybody before I go in this garage?
They really are persistent.
They are. I like to imagine everybody in town is just going about their day normally.
And they look over and they just see like they see all the cars chasing after you, and they're like, "Damn tourists!"
Just another day in it. Like, look, that guy's just driving like nothing's happening. I just blew up a car. Someone's shooting
Again,
at me with a bazooka.
They have a tourism problem.
I don't know what that red dot on me. Doesn't appear to lead.
Yeah, because this isn't a linear level. This is like an open map, right?
Yeah, I could just drive around. You're allowed to drive around blowing up other cars, but if you say Constantinople, you'll get arrested because they changed the name.
Yeah, you gotta go. You're a problem if you say Constantinople. I can barely. I see why they changed it. I can barely say it.
Enter the repair shop succeeded.
Oh, good thing you got the car painted. They'll never
know.
That must be a common bug in these games, because GTA San Andreas had a bug where you could still see the headlights through the garage. Everyone must have just been like, we've been working on this bug for years. We don't know how to stop it. Fuck it. We don't care.
We don't
It's a
care.
headlight.
Okay, yeah, I do have a little gadgets that pop out of my tires. I got hit triangle. No oil
I will
slicks
say,
though.
Constantinople, very beautiful.
It is.
This reminds me of playing my old hockey game on the SNES. And whenever you're picking like a world, you were skating on like a world map, and you could skate over your country, and it would say the name of the country and then start playing its anthem.
Oh, that's
And I don't think
fun.
half of those countries are around anymore.
What was this NHL 95?
Might have been 95 or 96.
I feel like this is supposed to open.
Shoot it, maybe?
Oh, they won't let me. They won't let me.
You have to approach it like straight on, because there is somebody above you. Yeah, 'cause I think the bad guys are just generating. I don't think there's like a set.
Yeah, that does not open. Maybe I should just drive away.
Drive away, come back when it's clear.
Does it tell me my objective? Where do I gotta go? Destroy the Russian garage. Take Karam Bay to Station T. Okay.
I'm gonna guess that's the garage.
That's probably the garage. How do I destroy it, though? I guess I do have to shoot it? I had
There
to.
you go,
Okay, there we go. I had to shoot it. I thought I had to go in.
Hey, lovely garage you got there. Be a shame if some tourist blew it up.
Damn tourists, not again!
When is MI6 gonna stop policing the world? It's not their place to do that.
If not them, then who?
Damn
The Americans?
Colonialist, man. Yeah, leave it to the Americans. That's what we do. We're the new Brits. It's our thing now.
Yeah, you're kind of worse at it than they were, though.
Serious about this, James?
It's Captain Phillips.
On the way to the station.
But Captain Phillips is a Brit, and we're like, no, no, no. Look at me. Look at me. We're the colonists now.
But not insurmountable. Wait here.
Puerto Rico will never be a state. Which sucks, because make it a state, you assholes.
I just want to point out that in the movie From Russia with Love, there was never a car chase where they were stopped by a tank.
They couldn't afford it. I always love when I see an outrageous vehicle in a movie. Because I'm like, okay, somebody rents that vehicle out for movies. It's just sitting on a lot until someone comes by and rents it. Just tickles me pink every time I think about it.
What always tickles me is how, like, when people write, like, bank heist movies, do banks get worried?
I'm sure someone has like consulted with somebody who's worked at a bank. Like, okay, like, how do I? They're like, why are you asking all these questions? Just doing it for my script, man. It's like, well, I don't want to tell you. Well, just tell me.
Yeah, like, do you think someone has like gone to a bank, like, listen, I'm writing a movie. I want to know if someone was to rob this bank, like, what would be the best way?
How do we do it? Tell me now.
Yeah, because I mean, like, apparently on Breaking Bad, they had an actual DEA agent teach them how to make meth, like the proper way.
Which is crazy, like, because next time I break the law, I'm just gonna be like, no, they're consulting me. Look,
Right?
I only stabbed him. I only stabbed him because he showed me how to stab people.
Like, if Bryan Cranston was ever strapped for cash, he could just start making meth. They taught him
think you-
how.
I think you're pitching a really good show right now. You should not say this on the air. Someone's gonna steal this.
Bryan Cranston breaks bad for real?
Yes. Bosch shot. Bosch is at it again. What
That-
won't Bosch do?
That damn Bosch.
They tried to kill him. He would not have it.
I like to imagine just a guy who watches The Town because Bosch is in it, and he gets disappointed at how little Bosch is in it.
He thought he was getting a whole nother hour of Bosch, and he gets like 10 minutes of Bosch.
He's just like, I thought this was a movie starring Bosch.
Did I dream? Is there a spinoff called Son of Bosch, or did I dream that?
You might have dreamed that.
Or
They might-
I
they
think there's a new Bosch, but it's like his daughter or something.
I think there is a spin-off with his daughter, but it's not called
Bosch?
It's not called Daughter of Bosch.
Daughter of Bosch. Daughter of Bosch.
What is Bosch? I've never seen Bosch. Have you? Like, what is Bosch? Is Bosch just like Columbo for divorced dads?
The amount of times people talk about, like, there was that Wired article that talked about like 90% of the hype on the internet not being real. I'm just starting to believe that. I'm starting to believe everything I've ever heard on the internet's a lie.
But I'm not even sure I've
And-
ever heard Bosch hyped up that much online. I feel like it's one of those things like, yeah, my dad watches Bosch.
No, not even my dad. Like my dad's been dead for a while, but I don't even. My dad like would just watch. My dad was a Nash Bridges guy, and so I have a fondness for Nash Bridges. I'm sure he would have liked Bosch, but I don't know, man. Like I look at somebody with like 5-figure followers on Blue Sky or Twitter, and I'm like, how did you do that? I don't believe that. I don't believe you.
I have almost 2,000 followers in Blue Sky.
See, that's more believable. That's like 2 or 3 posts going viral and people being like, I'll follow that guy, and then never interacting with you ever again.
It's true. Where
When
are
it-
you? Where are you, 1.9 thousand people? I get 10 likes per post at best.
When it's the 20K, 30K, 40K, and it's a person like, first of all, anyone in government that has like 100K plus or whatever, I'm like, nobody fucking, no, fuck off. No.
Let's see. What's a good level? Let's do this is a nice little tournament level.
But yeah, there'll be someone that like writes for the New Yorker or like some other publishing arm of something. And like nobody cares that much to follow these people. Everyone's so Twitter brained.
There's this one Twitter account who has like I think like 1 million followers or something, and their posts always get like hundreds of thousands of likes. And I'm like, there's no way any of these likes are from real people, and there's no way half of these followers are real.
I knew a guy who
It's just like have
his
you ever?
claim-
It's the account. You know, it's got like a Danny Phantom profile picture, and
I think it's like Kira or something like that.
yeah, and like all they ever do is like quote, all they ever do is like quote post other things with like just the most pedestrian observations or comments. I'm like, nobody's following. Like, who's following this and liking these posts? Not real
they'll say
people.
something-
I'll tell you that much.
It'll be some person being ridiculous, and they'll quote tweet it and say something like, "Crazy, this guy breathes the same air we all do."
Yeah, and it's like 100,000 likes. It's like, no. Like, this is, if anything was a psyop, it's this account.
That's why I've just stopped messing with other people. I stopped looking at how many people are following me, how many people I'm following. Like, fuck it. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and I'll fuck with you on the socials. A boat level in this economy. Well, in
I know, right?
2005's economy. Oof. I guess we got boat levels back then.
This level always gave me the most trouble as a kid because the enemies just keep coming at you, and there's not really any health pickups, so I would always die.
Here they come.
Because the aiming on this turret is not that great.
I say all that about social media to say, follow us on social media.
Yeah, it's an account run by real people doing real things.
I don't know. I still think Johnny's a bot.
You've had coffee with him in person.
That he could have hired an actor.
We've had Zoom calls with him.
He could have hired that could have been an AI actor of the same person.
So you think that's an actor? That's not Johnny that we've been talking to?
Yeah, I think it's an actor. I don't think Johnny's real.
We should just propagate this rumor that Johnny's not real.
Look, we recorded our very popular gaming podcast, Video Games ? And like Johnny was all over the place in one of those episodes, and I felt like he was just entering what he was going to say into a prompt.
I do often find when I look at his pieces, he spelled the word strawberry incorrectly.
multiple R's, right?
Yeah, too many R's.
He also uses a lot of M dashes. Don't worry, I'm gonna figure it out. Next time we record an episode of Video Game ?
Yeah, and if you're looking that up, by the way, it's video games and then the word ? not an actual question mark.
Yes. Lots of good guests on there, by the way.
Yeah, we just had Cliff Blazinski.
Yeah, it was cool to hear him talk about Gears of War.
Yeah, he had a lot of great stories to tell us.
Really sucks he wouldn't let us talk about Lawbreaker. He said that's the one thing I won't talk about.
Yeah. In fact, I wasn't even mentioned in Lawbreaker. I just said the word law, and he assumed I was about to talk about Lawbreaker, and he got really mad.
He doesn't like cops. Good for him.
Enemy boats, my friend.
It's really weird that he brought his girlfriend with him, too.
Well, he told us that he had to drop her off somewhere afterwards, so he just brought her with.
Yeah. I actually, not his girlfriend, his wife. They're married now. I misspoke. But yeah, I mean, it was a little awkward. You know, we were going to do it on Zoom, and they just kind of showed up at the studio.
Which is weird, because we didn't tell him the address.
Right. He just showed up. It's like he knew.
Yeah.
And then he took my Jazz Jackrabbit poster, said that I wasn't worthy to have it. I asked him to autograph it. He's like, yeah, I'll autograph it. He autographed it, and then he took it.
I did find it a little odd when he called you a semen guzzler.
I mean, he does stand up now. He was just working on his Type 5. So look, it's part of the process. I'm not going to berate him for testing out his Type 5. I would just recommend don't go blue, Cliff. Stop going blue. And hey, if you want to hear more of those jokes, look up our podcast, Video Games ?
Yeah.
That's VIDEO space GAMES space QUESTION ESTION space MARK.
And then a question mark.
Welcome to the Russian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Directly
So it's video games, then the word question mark, and then a question mark.
Wait, is video games, or is question mark one word or two words?
It is 2 words.
Okay, then I spelled it right. Okay, I was worried I put an extra space in there. I don't want to confuse. I don't want to confuse our media illiterate readers out there.
Of which there are a lot, because we are a gaming-centric website.
KGB. He'd be responsible
Right.
for the attacks against us.
Things are shaping up nicely.
I'm gonna guess that's a Bond girl.
That is a Bond girl.
He's scoping out the bad guys, and he zooms out like, "Who's this baddie?"
Yeah,
Look, I'm just saying,
he's scoping out the baddies, and he spied himself a baddie.
My friend.
Do what Mixtape did, and like you have the time set piece, but everyone talks like they're 2025 millennials or Gen Z kids.
Have you finished Mixtape?
In a vault.
I've got about an hour to go.
Friends.
Okay.
What about the vault?
Just the James is looking at the Bond girl. He's like, cinema.
The communication.
Are you gonna
Go save your friends. Take the boat.
add to the discourse?
I'll find my own way out.
Of course,
After I get.
of course, I'm gonna add to the discourse. It's the
can't-
only way you get to talk about video games these days.
I can't wait to hear your additions to the discourse.
If you praise a video game, nobody comments on it. So you gotta rile up some people. Why do you think I'm playing it?
Yeah, you're only playing it so you can participate in the discourse. You didn't really have any interest in it at all.
Yeah, when you close it on the Game Pass app, it's like, hey, do you want to type your discourse now? It's like, no, save it for later. Stop, not yet.
On Steam, when you've played it for a certain amount of time, instead of "you've played this game for 3 hours, would you like to recommend it to other Steam users?" It just says "you've played this game for 3 hours. Would you like to add to the discourse?"
Ooh, that's a good door animation.
This game has some good animations.
Hey, whoever worked on the animation, good
Good
job.
doors, good file searching. Look at that.
Look, I love the search because this is reminding me of like Agent 47, the Hitman games from this era, where like he would open a drawer and like dig through it. I think Sam Fisher had a very similar animation as well. Oof. I love a good jump fall like that. These guys are really good. Does this have the Wilhelm scream in it?
I'm not sure. I like
Pretty
Sean
good.
Connery's gun stance when he's got a pistol. He's got his other arm out for no reason.
I don't think that's very effective. As someone who's shot a pistol, I think that would fuck you up.
No, it is not. No, absolutely not. There's a. Do you know of the British character Alan Partridge?
Sounds familiar.
He's like a fake. He's like a fake news guy for the BBC. He's like a parody of like a conservative news guy. He's played by Steve Coogan.
Okay.
But there's a Alan Partridge bit where he goes to a gun range. I think it's like I think he's at like an SAS place. And they take him to the gun range and he tries to shoot the pistols like Sean Connery's James Bond with his arm out like that.
Do they start yelling at him and telling, hey, like, don't do that?
Yeah, like it just goes terribly wrong. Like that's not how you're supposed to shoot a gun. It's a good bit.
Because I just remember, like, having both hands on the pistol. And again, I was like 11. But my shoulders hurt after shooting this thing. See, now I like this level design right here. The upper level of a garage. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
It's over for those guys because I have the high ground. Can I get around there? I cannot.
Nope, can't do it. Can't move that heavy crane.
What's in here? Ammo. Just what I needed.
How are you? You're going to be playing First Light the whole weekend it comes out, aren't you?
I'm gonna stream it. I've decided.
And they're doing it like Hitman, right? Like very open levels.
I think some of the levels are open, and then some of them are going to be like more linear set piece based.
Okay. Yeah, I fell off on the later Hitman stuff, but what I did play, I really enjoyed. Oh, he's chunky. Look at him, my goodness. That man has never missed a pot pie.
I have no ammo. Oh, I have a bazooka.
Hit that man with that bazooka. What? There you go.
Can I? Oh, I can't pick up the minigun.
You're James Bond. You'd throw out your shoulders. He'd try to hold it like he holds his pistols.
With one arm out.
Ashley might be a little more effective there. Might be like a counterbalance.
Alright, where am I going here? Here we go. That grapple thing is from Everything or Nothing as well, but they changed it so to not be a grapple gun in this. Like, grapple gun wouldn't be period appropriate. It needs to just be a rope.
So I was just looking up the writer-director of Obsession. And his name's Curry Barker, and I was starting to wonder if he was Clive Barker's son or something.
I thought that
I'm
as
not-
well when I heard of him, and he is not, I don't think.
I was doing the Nepo Baby test, and he's not... Oh, he was in an episode of Always Sunny recently.
Was he?
He was in the Risky Rats episode. Do whatever you want. Wow, that episode's 3 years old already. Jesus. That's how I know I'm old, when I think about a season of Always Sunny, and I'm like, oh, that was just last year. No, that was 3 years ago. He's a sketch Matt, there's something in horror, man. We should dump this comedy stuff.
And write a horror?
And do some horror. And write
Oh,
a
we're
horror.
writing
Yeah,
we're writing our Jason Statham movie. That's gonna be.
we
Everybody's
gotta
going from
write
comedy
that.
to horror. We're going from comedy to action. That's our path.
We got a good one. We got one of the good ones. I kind of want to read some bad Statham pitches. I'm sure they're out there. Look, we just need some Nepo Baby clout before we finish the script.
Yeah, we're still looking for the Tribune's Nepo Baby.
You know how, like, when you like apply for a job and they have to like go check your credentials, like, oh, did he actually graduate from this? Blah blah blah. I think 10 years from now, people won't even list their education. It'll just be Nepo Baby connections. But actually, my uncle worked with him on this thing. But, all right, check that his uncle actually worked with him here.
I saw a post the other day, and it was, I can't remember what the caption was, but it was a picture of like a company who was like, meet our new summer intern. And the company was, I don't remember the company, but the company was called like, I don't know, like McCain Accounting or something. And it's like, meet our new summer intern, Ryan McCain.
That's good. That's good. Wait, like, was it a goof, or like were they serious?
I can't tell because it was it was posted, like the comment on the post was making a joke of it, but I can't tell if the actual picture was serious or not.
The Tribune should get a summer intern. Do you think Larry's got a nephew?
I'm sure he's got, of course he's got a nephew. His nephew's got many articles up on the site.
That's right. Good thing about these interns, you don't have to pay them.
It's true. Although his nephew might be getting more money than us.
I mean, that's just a given. Like, he's got trust funds. I don't even know what a trust fund, like, what is a trust fund? Is it a fund that you're trusted with?
I think so.
I'm too poor. Like, I asked my bank what a trust fund was, and they looked up my account. They're like, we can't tell you. You don't have enough money.
I asked my bank
Like,
if they had any safety deposit boxes, and they looked at my account and said, nope. I said, why do you have to look at my account before answering that question? And they asked me to leave.
The teller told me, like, we can't trust you with that info. I was like, oh, you're being cheeky. And like, no, sir, get out before I call the police. I asked my bank what a CD was. They're like, well, to you, it's just something that music comes on. To rich people, it's something else. So yeah, man. Rich get richer. We continue to get poorer.
If you want to fight against rich people getting richer, if you want to fight for the cause of poor people getting richer, subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, perfect. You took the segue right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, have any of the Bond films had a Segway chase yet?
I don't think so.
I guess it's probably a missed opportunity. That would have been last decade.
That wouldn't be an exciting chase, though, would it? Segways don't go
It
that
could be.
fast.
Those ones that don't have handles are pretty fast.
But yeah, subscribe to our
I'd watch
Patreon because it will help us pay our writers, and you get cool content. In fact, that's the only way you're going to be able to watch us play GoldenEye.
Yeah, GoldenEye's behind the paywall, so yeah, get with it. Get with it, or you don't get to watch GoldenEye.
Nope.
Arguably the best out of all these.
Yeah, well, everything or nothing.
What about Everything or Nothing?
It's the best one. But people seem to really respond to GoldenEye more, which is why we're locking that one behind a paywall, because we are preying on millennials' nostalgia.
Yeah, hey millennials, you like your nostalgia slop? We got you. We
Yeah.
got it. It's behind this wall. You just gotta fork over some cash.
$5 a month. That's all we ask. I'm pretty sure that's
So
the tier we're locking that behind.
yeah, it's a good tier. It's a good tier.
Anyway, it's been an hour, so
Let's get out of here and go get ready for Everything or Nothing.
like and
Yeah,
subscribe.
sub. Go like. Hey, we got other stuff. We got series. Go check it out. We got a YouTube. Go check. Get on the website.
They
Click
know
some stuff.
They know we have a YouTube because they're watching this on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube people, click on another video. It's the only way that YouTube pushes this stuff is if you click around like a madman with a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toodles.
Thank you.